Okay, so welcome once again at Utamaduni Nature Park. We as the Utamaduni Nature Park, we have a lot to see for you to learn also. So it's a learning place also apart from attraction itself, okay? So we are called the Utamaduni Nature Park because we have the traditional villages. Have you ever seen a traditional homestead? Yeah, we have varieties of homestead. We have the Kikuyu, the Akamba, the Luo, Kalenjin, and many. And apart from the traditional villages, we have the animals. We have crocodiles, ostrich, python, and the small many. We have a lot for you to see. It's almost a one hour period of learning here. So you're going to follow us. We are the guides. I am Milka, and she's my colleague Brenda. We are going to divide you into two. One of the group will follow me, the other will follow her, okay? So if you have questions, I've seen you have writing materials. Make good use of them, okay? Yeah, if you have questions, you're going to usher them to us, okay? Yeah, teachers, welcome once again. You're going to help us to control your kids, okay? Yeah. So you're going to divide them into groups. Once again, welcome. Okay, so now this one is the Kikuyu homestead. Anybody who is a Kikuyu here? Okay, it seems like it's everybody. Okay, pull your hands down. So these ones are the Kikuyu homestead. This is how the Kikuyu forefathers used to live. So with the Kikuyu, they originated all the way from the Congo forest, but with them they settled in Mount Kenya region in Kenya, and with them this is how they used to construct their homes. Have you seen? And it is a traditional setup where they used to marry more than one wife, okay? Yeah, it is a polygamy setup where they used to marry more than one wife. There is this one, the first wife, that's the second wife over there, that's the third wife, that one. Inside the first wife, have you been in the first wife? You have seen how it looks like. So inside the first wife's hut, there is two rooms. One belonged to the mother, another one belonged to the children. Have you seen that? And then there is an upper part where they used to keep the firewood. There is the cupboard for the utensils and the food. This is the father's hut. It's called the Dingira in Kikuyu. The father used to spend a night in his own hut, okay? He could not go and sleep in the wife's hut because of respect, okay? Yeah, that's the granary where they used to keep the food product, the maize, the beans, that one over there. And have you seen it is made of what? Yes. It's made of what? Hay and yes, grass and sticks. The grass and the sticks. Yeah, for the penetration of air there. This one is the cattle shed, where they used to keep the bigger cows and the bigger goats, okay? Yeah. And this is the Kikuyu setup, the Kikuyu homestead. Any question? No. Okay, so now this one is the Akamba homestead. I have seen somebody, one of you making a good observation. There is a difference in all the communities, okay? So in the Agikuyu, you never saw the married son's hut, right? Yeah, so with the Agikuyu, their married male child, once you become bigger, you get circumcised, you are bigger enough to move out and to bring in your wife, okay? So with the Agikuyu, they used to build their married male child hut outside the boma. He couldn't live with their parents inside the same compound, okay? But for the Akamba in this community, you've seen the married male child hut, the married son's hut there. Yeah, so the Akambas and the Agikuyu, they're just like cousins. They're Bantus. They originated from the Congo forest also, but with them, they settled in Machakos, Makueni, which else? Kitui, yes. Yeah, with them, they had their married male child inside the same boma. And also, like for the Kikuyu, did you see the first wife having such a big hut? Yes. But for the Akamba, they had similarities among all the huts. It was just simple as it was, okay? There was no like the first wife having a bigger hut than the second wife, okay? Yeah. So in case the responsibilities are many for the first wife, she could go and consult the husband and tell him that he has a lot of responsibilities, and there is where the second wife was being brought in as a helper to the first wife, okay? And also if they have a lot of responsibility, the two of them, they could bring in the third wife to act as a helper to them, okay? And also if the first wife only gives birth to the girls, there is where the second wife was being brought in to sire, to give birth to the boys. The boys were being considered in terms of inheritance of the surname, inheritance of the father's property, continuation of the surname, okay? And also the security purpose of the homestead. The security personnel of the homestead were for the boys, okay? And the girls, they used to sleep with their mothers, okay? Yeah, that's why you won't find daughter's hut. You'll only find the son's hut and the married son's hut, okay? The girls, they used to sleep with their mothers.
It was a sign of wealth. The more wives you have, the more wealthier you are. The wealthier you are assumed to be. Higher. In grade 4 we learn about cultural, we learn about historical built environments. Is that so?
Yes.
Name one type of historical built environment that you can remember.
Monuments.
We have monuments. Yes?
Jomo Kenyatta's monument.
That is an example of a monument. An example of a monument, Jomo Kenyatta's monument. Yes? We have cultural centers. There are two more.
A museum.
We have museums. And another one. Maybe we have not covered that yet, but we have things that we call historical buildings. So where we are covering what? Cultural centers. Cultural centers as one of the examples of historical built environments. Sawa. Where do we head next?
And it's an intangible product because we only have the service.
Yeah, she tells us it is an intangible product, something that we cannot touch. We just see, we just get the service.
Who are these Tesos? So the Tesos are one of the minority kind of group in Kenya, and with them they migrated all the way from the southern Sahara forest, but they settled in the Mount Elgon region. So these ones, they are the Nilotes, okay? They are almost similar to the Luyas, but they're not the Luyas, okay? They are one of the most few people in Kenya that we have. And this one, have you spotted any difference apart from the two?
Yes.
Yeah, tell me one.
The father does not have a hut.
Yeah, we don't have a father's hut. Anybody else? The shape on the roof. Anybody else? Even can't you spot a granary bin at the center?
Yeah.
Granary bin at the center. So this one, it's the only community where you have a granary at the center. The granary bin at the center used to display how wealthy they were, and they used to feed under one granary, okay? So they used to feed under one granary. So meaning in the past there was that thing called love, unity, okay? And also it's the only community without a father's hut. So this community, it's whereby the father could go and spend a night in any of the wife's hut, okay? Yeah, if tonight he is in the second wife, the children in the second wife, just as I said, there was love and unity, okay? So when the father is inside the second wife's hut, the children in the second wife, they will go to sleep with their other mother, who is the second wife, who is the first wife, and also the third wife, okay? And this community, can you see the staircase there on the roofs?
Yes.
That staircase, it had a meaning. So with the staircase, like basing on the first wife, how many staircases are those?
8. 7.
Me, I can see 7.
6. 7.
Yeah, that's 7. So meaning the husband is being allowed to bring in 7 wives, okay? So 7 is the limit. And that one, bringing the 7 wives, it is something that will pass through the sons, the children of the children. So it's something which will be continuous, okay? So the husband is allowed to bring in how many wives? 7 wives. And this hut there without a symbol, it shows that this one, it's either the 4th wife, the 5th wife, or even the 7th wife. Okay, so when it goes to the 2nd wife, that one which is the 2nd wife, the staircase are 6 of them. Okay, yeah, until the 7th wife, the roof will only have a 1 staircase or even none. Okay, yeah, that's why this hut over there has none staircase, doesn't have any staircase. Okay, what dictated the limit, it's what his grandfather had, and also his great grandfather. If his great grandfather had 7 wives, even the father, the husband himself, he will have 7, and even the children of the husband, they will only have the 7 wives. 7 was the limit, and it's something which was hereditary. Yeah. Yes?
How was the roof constructed?
It's the boys who used to construct. Yes?
Where are there different sticks on every roof?
Oh, the sticks there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good observation. The sticks over there, it used to mark the center of the community, of the hut. And also, in case somebody dies, they used to keep something like matawi ya ndizi kwa English naitwaje? Banana leaf. Yeah, they used to indicate there, they used to keep there a banana leaf, meaning there is mourning in the community, there is kuna maombolezi. Okay, on any of the huts, in any of the hut. If it's the 3rd wife, the one of the child of the 3rd wife has died, they keep at that hut. If it's the 2nd wife, that way. Yeah. Any other question? No question.
They are asking,
yes,
the material used
to make
the house, the walls.
Okay, so the materials of making the huts, it's the mud, and the cow dung, water, sticks, grass. Can you see the grass? Yeah. Any other? Cow dung?
Stones.
No, there is no stone. It's only the cow dung, the mud, water to mix it into finer particle, and then the sticks, the grass on top.
They mix cow dung with water.
They mix cow dung with mud and then water. Yeah. Yes?
So it dried?
Yeah, it dries. It dried. Are the Kalenjin homestead, and do you know Kalenjin is just a name for 9 of the rest? Yeah, Kalenjin, it's a name for like 9 more communities inside. We have the Nandi, the Kipsigis, the Keio, the Tugen, Marakwet. Yeah. Yeah, these ones, they're the Nilots. And are they the plain Nilots?
Kalenjin.
Yeah.
Kalenjins are divided into 3. We have highland Nilots, we have plain Nilots, and then we have river lake Nilots. River lake Nilots, Luos. Highland Nilots, that's what we talk of Maasai. Not Maasai, we have Keio, we have Tugen.
The Kalenjin in full.
People, and of course the Kalenjin is there.
Yeah.
Plain Nilots, we have Maasai, Teso, Samburu, we talk of Turkana, there is El Molo, and there is Suk, plain Nilots. They keep large numbers of animals.
Okay.
Highland Nilots, farmers. River Lake Nilots, fishing activities.
Yeah. So this is now the Kalenjin, and have you seen the married male child there and the boys' hut there at the entrance or at the exit? Yeah, because nobody could surpass or there could be no any intruder passing through this community under the leadership of the boys' male child at the boma. Okay. Yes, you have a question?
Have any granary?
Yeah, that's what your teacher was saying. Excuse Mwalim.
Yes.
With the Kalenjin being the Nilots, they had a granary, right? They were doing farming.
That is now the Highland Nilots.
Yeah, the Highland Nilots.
Highland Nilots.
So they were doing farming.
Plain Nilots, they keep on moving from one area to the other one as they look for water and pasture for their animals. Plain Nilots. For example, Maasai.
Yeah. So So with them, can you see the cattle shed at the farthest end there? Yeah. So with them, they used to protect their cows, okay? That's why your teacher is saying they were doing more of pastoralist, okay? Yeah. The first wife, can you see it? What difference does it have? Yes?
2 doors.
Yeah, it has 2 doors. With the 2 doors, it used to mark like a respect for the dead body, okay? So if somebody has died, it was mandatory for it to spend a night in the first wife, only the wife's hut, okay? Yeah, a correction there. So when the person has died, to be buried the next day, so it was supposed to pass this door, and then the burial the next day, it used to pass the other door. So it couldn't come back using the same door, okay? Because it could create a great taboo. Like many people could die, there could be sickness in the homestead, yeah. So coming back with the same door, it could create a lot of disaster in the homestead, okay? Yeah. With the huts, they were being constructed in using many grasses and in form of layers so that water can't drip inside the hut. Yeah.
Is the husband allowed to go to any of the wife's houses?
No. Only the wives were the one going to the husband's hut. Yeah. That's the third wife. Yeah. Yes?
What will they do if the children is sick?
If the child is sick, there was some of the other illness, like the body, like having boils on the body. With such illness, they used to be treated like going in the bushes. They spent a night there, like they have been isolated. So the period at which the person will be healed, they will use like the meaty. There was some herbs, yeah, the traditional herbs. So once you're in the bushes, you'll be taken care of by a witch doctor, some kind of that, until you be fully healed, so that you return back in the homestead, okay? Yeah. Yeah, so the first wife, can you see it has a corridor kind of structure?
Yes.
So that corridor, it's where the female child, where are the female child here? The girls, yeah, that way. Keep your hands down. So the girls, they used to surround that building, that corridor, and be educated by their grandmother, their mothers, and their aunties at that corridor. So it acted like a class, okay? Yeah. Is the Mijikenda. Miji means what? Maji. Teachers, Miji means what?
Minji.
It's a home.
Yeah. Miji means Miji means communities, okay? Ayakenda means what? Yeah, Kenda means 9. So Mijikenda, it comprises 9 more communities inside, okay? We have the Swahili, the Ribe, Jibe, Tubana, Jibana,
Machoni, Rabai, Digo, and Nduma.
Yeah, do you know that song of Mijikenda? Ebu sing. Mijikenda. So Mijikenda, they were known to be the business people or the traders. That's why we have a workshop there, that building there, that one. It is a workshop where they used to sell the mats and the beads, and they used to sell to their neighboring community. Example, we had the Akambas. So Akamba comes and gives food to a Mijikenda, and a Mijikenda will give him or her mats or beads, okay? So they used to do barter trade or barter exchange. That's why you have not seen a granary in this homestead. Okay, enter the Maasai. So now this one I have heard like from some of you saying that this is the most interesting homestead, right?
Yes.
So if you are a Maasai, be proud of yourself. Now this is now the final homestead that we have, and it's the Maasai community. And the Maasai homestead are called the manyatas. They're not the huts, okay? The manyata, the Maasai manyata. And with the Maasai manyatas, the materials being used to construct the Maasai manyata is the cow dung, the mud, and then they used to plaster or to decorate. The final decoration is the red oak. Have you seen the red oak? Can anybody point there, the red oak? Yeah, that's the red oak for the decoration purpose, okay? Yeah. The Maasai having the cattle shed at the center, a Maasai can kill you because of one cow. They come from a region where there is a lot of wind, and the wind can't blow away such a kind of a structure, okay? And with them also, it's the female or the mothers that were the architects or the one who constructed the hut, so the manyata, okay?